Hi and welcome to Timeout Yhunix. I'm sure you're having an awesome day wherever you are watching me right now. My name is Yhunix. Of course, it's been a beautiful and awesome day, though it's been filled with work. Of course, work actually is part of life. And today we have an awesome young man and very handsome. When I say handsome, handsome and also hand with some. That kind of thing, sha. Okay, we just done a very short break, and when we get back, I will be ready to introduce him. Stay tuned. You're welcome back to Timeout Yhunix. Of course, my name is Yhunix. You already know that. And today we have a handsome photographer in our midst, in the person of Azuike Kelvin. Welcome, sir. You're welcome. Oh my God, you can see how handsome he is. Of course, I told you. Okay, so how do you feel today? Okay, can you tell us something about yourself? Can you tell us everything about yourself? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you say you're old?
Yeah, perhaps a young man.
And handsome man.
30 decades and, 3 decades and a little more old. An engineer. Let me say by profession. I'm still by profession. I'm an engineer based all of us went to school.
Okay.
Yeah. I love God. I love myself. Married. Daughter.
Okay. That's awesome.
I love my wife.
Wow. Hello, wifey.
I love my girls. Yeah. So that's a little about me.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, you're Kevinaz.
Yeah.
Can you tell us how you started?
Well, how I started. I can't talk about Kevinaz photography if I don't talk about how the passion came into me. It came from my dad. Growing up, I had a dad who always took us on tours. So each time we moved, he had a camera with him. He had a camera to document every moment, every memory, to save it. Even when we're eating in a restaurant, he would take the pictures and frame it in the house. You see pictures everywhere. That wasn't the digital age, so you have to print out the pictures and frame them and so we can see them. So that got into me. So growing up, he got me a camera, and just like that, I always had a camera with me. Anywhere I go to, I have a camera to take pictures, and that's how the passion came in. But officially, the business of photography, Kevinaz photography, started 2010, March 25th. And fortunately, today is March. Today is 16th of March. Wow. We're almost close to 25th. So this is my 8 years in business.
Okay.
Yes, this is my 8 years in business, yes. And it's been awesome. It's been awesome and beautiful. It's been an awesome experience. It's, maybe as time goes on, we can still talk about it, but it's been beautiful. I can't complain.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay, what were the challenges you faced and how did you overcome them?
Okay, the challenges I faced. I started my photography with a point and shoot camera. When I say point and shoot, I mean that digital camera you hold like this, not the professional ones we use now.
Okay.
Yes, that small one. And yeah, it was a bit challenging. I didn't have the fund or the finances to buy the professional camera, but I had to use my point and shoot, and I still got good results because I believe in education. I studied, I keep studying, I'm still studying. So I studied my photography, and I studied how to use my little equipment to get amazing results. On so many occasions, I had to beat down people who were using the professional cameras. I had to produce better results than them. So the challenge, it was a bit challenging using such cameras, but I had to push. The more I worked, the more I saved to buy the professional camera. Yes, and that's how we started, and that's how the challenges were. And so far, the challenges is what keeps us moving for these 8 years. For these 8 years, it's not been easy, but if you have the passion in you, that's what will keep you on the game. If the passion is not there, you fall out and you get discouraged.
Okay, I'm like, why would you choose photography? Because I know, as you said, you studied engineering, and I believe you have better opportunities. You know, you could have chosen other things, even though your father, all that. Why did you really choose photography?
I chose photography because I had passion for it. I have passion for it. The passion is there. It's a burning passion. It's a burning passion, and I just enjoy doing it. I find myself, whenever I'm taking pictures, I'm happy. Whether I've eaten or no food, whether there's money in my pocket or no money, I have fun doing what I'm doing. If you see me when I'm working, I smile all through. Even with an empty stomach, I'm busy smiling, taking my shots, you know, making memories. So I chose photography because I have satisfaction in it. Wow. Yeah, it makes me happy. I love it. I love it, and it's just amazing. And the world right now, there are no jobs anywhere. So the best alternative anybody can give to himself is to have a skill and be an entrepreneur. Do you understand? Yeah. So you need to have something you do with your hands, because the population of the world is increasing every day. I learned that the road jam, like, was it this week or last week? I think it's this week. And they are writing the jam ton by ton. Yeah. So now the population has increased that they can't even write jam in one day. That's crazy. That's very crazy. So it's good that you get educated, but after that, have something that you can do with your hands. If you go to the Western world, entrepreneurship is ruling the world. You see all these big boys, we hear their names. They are not working for anybody. They set up their own system and employ people. And that's what we're doing right now.
Well, thank you very much, seriously. Okay, I'd like to know, you know, like, it's something else to be doing something that you love, something that you feel the passion for, something that you have the passion for, and you're just doing it. But I'd like to know, how has photography impacted your life, and how have you been able to impact the world through it?
All right, photography has really taught me a lot in life, and I would say it has taught me how to be very patient.
Patient.
Yes. How to be honest, how to be detailed.
Okay.
Yes, it has really affected my life in such amazing ways, positively. And how have I impacted the world through it? Yes, I'm known to be a detailed photographer. I save moments, and when I talk to my clients, most times when I deliver their job, the first thing they will say is, "This is detailed." So I think I have a cutting edge on that part, to be a detailed photographer. Let me give an example. I've covered an event, a wedding, a very big wedding. We had 8 photographers in it. 8. The guy paid 8 different photographers, and in the 8 different photographers, only me got the parents of both couples.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
How does it not get the parents?
The wedding was so big,
Okay.
but they didn't do their studies. So that's my cutting edge. I take time to study my clients, and know who the family is, identify the family members. I try to look at their faces and know who they are, and I try to focus on them.
Okay.
Also focus the dignitaries, those big shots. I was in a burial one day, a funeral, and the photographer, they were busy running around looking for food, and they were missing important shots. I wasn't the one covering the funeral, but I just called one of them. I told him, "You're missing shots." And the guy was wondering why I was saying that. I didn't tell him I'm a photographer. I was just observing. Now this guy missed a shot where the son of the man that was being buried had a handshake with Alex Oti.
Wow.
He missed it. No, none of them got the shot. Donald Duke, none of them got the shot. And I was like, so what are we paying these guys for?
I'll so flog you.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So I try to be detailed, and I try to satisfy my customers. In 8 years, I don't think I've had any issue with any customer. It's strange. When I train people, some of them tell me their challenges, how this police case, that police case, I'll be like, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying. Because I try to satisfy my customers. It has a lot to do with integrity. You just have to be just. You have to be upright. And I do my business online. Most of my clients, I get them on a platform, Facebook. So most of them, I don't even know who they are until we get there that day. So if you're not a just person, if you're not trustworthy, they won't refer you to the next person.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So you just have to keep your hands open, be honest in the business, and you see yourself grow.
Oh, okay. When you said you've learned patience, what do you mean by that?
Yes, patience is a virtue. It's an important virtue. I once went for an event with my wife. She's into cake making, so she's the one that made the cake for the event. It was a traditional wedding. Now we got there around before 12 noon, and the event started around 4:30 p.m. So that's a long hour, and we were patiently waiting. When we were going home, we left there around 7:30 to 8. When we were going home, he now told me, honey, I've seen another part of you. You are very patient. I told her, yes, that's what the job requires. You just have to be very patient. Many events I've covered, most people that will notice this patience I'm talking about are the mothers. They always say, Nna, you are very patient. So it's a virtue, it's an important virtue that if you have it in your life, it will affect everything you do in life positively. So I don't joke with that. I've learned patience from photography.
Okay, would you permit me to ask you, what are your core values?
My core values?
Yeah.
My core values for my business?
Yes.
I've been saying them here if we're observant. Integrity, patience, trustworthy, being honest, being detailed. And my core values. Delivery, fast delivery. That's the secret to the business.
Okay. You know why we keep asking you most of these questions is because we are sure that there are people out there who have actually had the passion to be a photographer, just like you. And I know that there are a lot of people that want to do some things, but because of one thing or the other, they are not able to do it. So we want you to, as you give us your history and all that, just tell us about yourself, people will get to know how to move, know how to do the things they need to do. Yes. Okay, I'm sure it's been an awesome time with Kevinaz. I'm sure you've been learning a lot, and I'm sure now you're ready to move. You're ready to do something. If you're trying to be a photographer or wherever, you're trying to you're learning. I'm very sure about that because I'm learning. Okay, we're just going a very short break, and when we get back, we'll continue. Stay tuned. You're welcome back to Timeout with Yhunix. I'm sure you've been learning a lot from Kevinaz. It's been an awesome moment with him, and it's been awesome. I've been learning a lot. I'm sure you've been learning a lot. Okay, so you when you mentioned your core values, you said integrity and patience. You mentioned a lot of things that that only God can give. And I'm like, have you ever had an opportunity where you have to reject a job just because it doesn't align with your core values?
Yes, a lot of them. I'm not keen about money. I'm more interested in my name than money. Okay. Yeah, so it's not all events that come that I take. Once I tell you how I work, my terms and conditions, and they're not okay with you, okay, because of my name, I'm not ready to mess it up. I'll just tell you, don't worry, I'm not interested. And I prefer to talk directly with my clients than a third party negotiating for me. Because most times when a third party negotiates for you, you find yourself not getting what you're supposed to get and not delivering the way you're supposed to deliver. Because you don't really know what this client wants. But when you have the opportunity to talk with your client directly, you know what they want, so you can serve them better. Okay. So when third parties try to negotiate for me, I turn it down. And I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel, because I'm interested in saving my name. I have most of them. Some of them I try to do. If I'm telling you I'm happy about them right now, it's a lie. So I prefer to negotiate directly with my clients and know exactly what they want and know how to serve them better.
Okay. How about a situation whereby you actually negotiate with your clients? As you said, you spoke directly with the person, and the person gave you everything, every details you need, and then when you got there, you notice that it's something kind of creepy. How would you manage that? Would you just pick up your camera and walk away?
Still manage it. No. Like I tell people, when you talk with a client and he pays you, he makes an advance payment, he has booked you for the day.
Okay.
So whatever you see there that day, that's what makes you a professional. You just have to manage the situation. Yes, you just have to manage it and try to get the best result out of it. Now remember, we had a discussion, we had an agreement, and we got there that day. I tried to do some other things. I'll manage it. Being a professional entails that you know how to handle situations.
You know, it's kind of funny. It's just like a home video. I want you to make a home video for me, and you're like, what's the home video going to be like? You're like, don't worry, it's just a video of 2 or 3 people, just that. And when you now got there, it's kind of probably a nude video or something like that. I'm asking, would you pick up your camera and walk away, or would you continue with the job?
That's a very nice question. Nice question. Well, I've not met such situations, just like I said, and if I should meet such, something that has to do with nudity, then I will not do it. I will refund you.
Wow.
Yes.
That's integrity.
Yes, that's integrity. I will refund you your total fund. I've had cases where I refunded people their money. No issues. We negotiate, we talk, and at the end of send your account number, I'll send back your money to you. Talk less of this one. Nudity? No, I will not do it. I will not. And like we do our photo shoots too. When clients come and they talk about photo shoots, I ask them what kind of dresses are they wearing. This is being professional. I need to know the kind of dress you're wearing. Let me be sure it's something I can do. Do you understand? And when you mention what you're wearing, then we know how to handle it. But the truth about it is that when you see those lovely pictures, like somebody met me one day and she was telling me, Kevinaz, you're strong, girl. You're strong, man. See what that girl was wearing in that picture. I thought that picture you're seeing is just like when you're watching a movie. There are so many people behind the scene. So I'm not alone with this person. Do you understand? So we still know how to manage such situations. But when it goes to the extreme, we don't do that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, does Kevinaz have anything to do with religion or something like that?
Religion? No.
So what about if you're called up
if
to...
you know the word religion, I don't have anything to do with religion.
Religion, yes. Religion, Christianity, all that. You're a Christian.
Yes, I'm a Christian.
You mentioned it earlier. And if you are called up to probably anchor a Muslim event or something like that.
I'm longing to cover a Muslim event.
Okay.
Yes, it has nothing to do with religion. It's my job. I'm doing my job. There's no sin in it. I'm saving memories.
Okay.
Yes, I'm saving memories, so I will handle it. Their weddings are so colorful.
Yeah.
When I look at the pictures, I read a lot, and I research a lot, and I long to cover one Muslim or Indian wedding, so I can save such memories and know that I'm the one that did it. Yes, I love it. I want to do it.
Okay. So what can you say to young folks out there who has this ambition but don't know how to go about them?
Okay. What I can say to them is get the passion into you. Whatever you want to achieve in life, whatever you want to chase, let the passion be in you first. Because without the passion being there, you cannot achieve it. It's not possible. Because there will be a time when the fund will not be there.
Yeah.
The zeal will not be there. The motivation will not be there. What can drive you is your passion. Once your passion is in place, then you find yourself growing. And you cannot desire a thing if you're not intense about it. For you to get what you're desiring, there has to be an intense desire burning inside of you to achieve it. So that passion has to be there. Once that passion is there, you see yourself driving. you see yourself getting angry every now and then. What do I mean by getting angry? Getting angry simply means that you think about your vision and you want to achieve it. You don't sleep at night. Most of the things that I've achieved came from not sleeping at night. Some nights I'll wake up, sitting on my bed, and I'll be angry. I want to achieve this. I want to achieve this. My wife will come out and look at me. She already knows. And she'll just go back to her bed. Don't interrupt. Do you understand? So that passion has to be there. That passion is what drives you to keep pushing, to keep achieving them, Very, very important. Have a focus. Have your passion. Keep chasing it, and you get that success you're looking for. And success is when you're doing something you love doing. When you're enjoying yourself doing whatever you're doing, that's success. And you're doing it and you're helping people meet their needs. You're helping people solve their problems. And the reward that comes from solving such problems is money. So the more problems you solve, the more money you have in your pockets, in your bank account. Just like Bill Gates said, his mission is to have a system, a computer in every home.
Yeah.
When somebody has that kind of mission or vision to have a computer in every home, man, that guy cannot be poor.
Yeah.
That's why he's the biggest boy in the whole world. Do you understand? So what I would tell the young people out there is get your passion burning. Chase it. Focus. If you want to put down a wall and you're hitting all parts of the wall cannot come down. But if you focus on a point in that wall and keep hitting it, give it a little time, the wall will come crashing. So focus and passion is what we need to achieve what we want to achieve. Very, very important. Very, very important.
Thank you very much, sir. It's been awesome having you. Seriously, you're such an inspiration, if I must say that. Thank you very much for coming around. And for you watching out there, I'm sure you've been blessed. I'm sure it's been awesome. I'm sure you've learned a lot. And of course, you know how we do it on Timeout with Yhunix. Okay, time for our 2-minute question. So are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready? I'm sure they want you to fail. Kevinaz has to fail. Ah.
Whatever the question is.
Okay, do you think you're going to get it or not?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes.
I'd love you to get it, Sha. Okay. You hear it speak, for it. Oh, sorry.
Read it again, please.
You hear it speak, for it has a hard tongue, but it cannot breathe, for it has no lung. What is it?
You hate what?
You hear it speak,
Okay.
for it has a hard tongue, but it cannot breathe, for it has not a lungs. Like a lung.
Lungs.
Yes, it does not have a lung, but you can hear it speak, and the tongue is hard.
Hard. Very speak.
Yeah.
And the tongue is hard. Then the lungs part, let me get that part again.
Okay. But it cannot breathe, for it has not a lung.
Very speak.
How many minutes more?
It's not up to a minute, relax. I use my time very well.
Okay.
I don't joke with time, I know my time very well. So,
Sticking.
very speak. It has a hard tongue. Yet it cannot breathe. Because it has no lungs. Sounds like God.
God. Wrong. Okay, he lost. Kevinaz lost. I wish you won. I would have just, I would have put everywhere that you won, and I would have given you a gift actually. But you missed it. Okay, I'll just give you the answer.
Okay.
A bell.
Yeah.
Bagam, bagam, bagam. That that tongue. It doesn't have any life in it, but you can just hear it. Okay, I'm sure it's been awesome today. We've had fun, and we've had a very educating moment. We've had a very inspiring moment. Like seriously, I wish I had the passion to become a photographer. Actually, I would have done something about it. And of course, seriously, I wouldn't even waste time. Of course, we'll have to come to a close right now. Okay, I'm sure it's been an awesome day. You've learned a lot. Okay, we just have to close right now. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platform. We have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Timeout with Yhunix. I remain your delectable host, Okereke Yhunix. Till we see next time. Bye.